Before Rancho Santa Fe became one of California's most coveted enclaves, it began as a vision shaped by a woman who understood architecture as a way of life. In the 1920s, architect Lillian Rice was entrusted with something almost unheard of at the time: a woman serving as the architect in charge for an entire master plan community. Her philosophy was simple and quietly radical for its time. Create a place that feels like a Spanish village, grounded in restraint, harmony, and light. She drew from Spanish and Spanish colonial traditions, blending whitewashed walls, red tile roofs, and intimate courtyards with the natural contours of the landscape. Nothing was about excess. Everything was about proportion, texture, and the feeling of calm you experience when architecture is in balance with its surroundings. Unlike many revival architects of the 1920s, she resisted ornate for ornate's sake. She rejected excess, prioritized proportion, and believed beauty should feel effortless. That philosophy would become the foundation of Rancho Santa Fe's enduring luxury. At the heart of her vision sits the Inn at Rancho Santa Fe. Originally known as La Morada, meaning the dwelling, it began as a guest house and gathering place for this planned community, a kind of living room for Rancho Santa Fe. The arches, the shaded walkways, the quiet courtyards were never meant to impress through scale, but through the way they guide you through space. They frame views, capture light, and create moments of stillness that feel almost timeless. Rice believed architecture should unfold slowly, revealing space the way a story reveals itself. Today, the Rancho Santa Fe Inn stands as both a tribute to its origins and a reflection of the village it helped inspire. Thoughtfully restored and beautifully reimagined, the inn blends Lillian Rice's timeless Spanish colonial architecture with a refined modern sensibility. When you walk these corridors, you are not just moving through a hotel. You are walking through the original blueprint of Rancho Santa Fe's identity. Terracotta roofs, white stucco walls, and quiet garden courtyards remain exactly as she envisioned, while elegant interiors and curated details bring new life to this historic landmark. Rancho Santa Fe was conceived as a cohesive planned community, unified by a single architectural language and a strong sense of place. Curving roads, preserved open space, and village-scaled buildings were all intentional. They were designed to create calm, continuity, and a gentle transition between public and private life. A century later, that original vision continues to shape how we live here. Homes are not just structures on parcels. They are compositions of light, privacy, and proportion that echo Rice's respect for the landscape. Lesser known is how personally involved Rice was. She reviewed individual home plans and supervised architectural standards to maintain harmony across the community. She insisted on natural materials that would weather gracefully, believing homes should appear as though they had always belonged to the landscape. By the time of her death in 1938, she had designed or influenced over 200 structures here. And remarkably, much of Rancho Santa Fe's architectural DNA remains intact because of those early controls. The land, originally purchased by the Santa Fe Railway, was transformed into what would become the Covenant. From the beginning, strict architectural standards were enforced. Curving roads followed the natural topography, view corridors were protected, mature trees were preserved. This wasn't just aesthetic control. It was long-term value protection. Nearly 100 years later, that continuity is still intact. It is why real estate in Rancho Santa Fe will always be more than square footage. Here, architecture is heritage, and lifestyle is a long-term investment in place. Because architectural consistency is protected, homes here don't chase trends. They age gracefully, and that longevity matters to buyers. Just another reason people fall in love with Rancho Santa Fe.